Thank you for viewing this presentation from the Tennessee Department of Revenue. This presentation covers the use of the Sales Tax Certificate of Resale. A certificate of resale is provided to businesses that register for a sales and use tax account with the Tennessee Department of Revenue. The business may use the certificate to purchase property or services that it intends to sell without paying sales and use tax. Resale certificates are issued by location, so each location needs its own certificate. Certificates do not expire, but they're no longer valid when a location is closed. Here you see an example of a resale certificate. You'll notice it has the entity's information in the upper left corner, as well as in the right corner, the effective date, the account ID and location ID for which the exemption applies. The information in the middle of the certificate is very important. The certificate does indicate that these purchases are to be made for subsequent resale without payment of sales or use tax. A copy of this certificate should be retained by each vendor who receives the retail exemption request from their customer. The original version of this certificate should be kept by the business on file and copies presented to each vendor as appropriate. Vendors are required to keep resale certificates in their records for 3 years plus the current year. Vendors will become liable for sales and use tax if they unlawfully solicit a resale certificate for items they know will not be used for resale. The Tennessee Department of Revenue is happy to help verify a resale certificate. These can be verified on the TNTAP homepage at tn.gov/revenue by clicking on the TNTAP logo and looking for the verification area. To look up the validity of a certificate, locate Lookup Information, select Verify a Sales and Use Tax Certificate, select Blanket Sales and Use Tax Certificate of Resale, and input the location ID. You may also call the Department of Revenue at 615-253-0600 or send an email to revenue.support@tn.gov for assistance. As previously mentioned, each business requesting exemption must submit a copy of the resale certificate at the time of purchase. Some businesses log previously provided exemption certificates into electronic files or cashiering systems for easy retrieval, and this is an acceptable practice. A resale certificate can only be used for items the business intends to resell. Additionally, an out-of-state purchaser may use their own out-of-state resale certificate in Tennessee, and this process is outlined in Rule 29 of the Sales Tax Rules. This does not apply to any drop shipments made in Tennessee. The resale certificate should not be used to purchase items for use by the business. Items previously purchased with a resale certificate and then later used for business operations must be reported on line 2 of the sales and use tax return as use tax. It is against the law to knowingly misuse a resale certificate. The misuse of a resale certificate can result in the Commissioner of the Tennessee Department of Revenue revoking the registration of the business. For more information, please visit our website at www.tn.gov/revenue and search under Revenue Help for Resale Certificate. You may also call the Department of Revenue at 615-253-0600. The hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, excluding holidays. You may also send an email to revenue.support@tn.gov. Thank you for viewing this presentation from the Tennessee Department of Revenue.